Hey guys, Magnus here, and I'm bringing you another tapped out video. Just before I start this one, I shall have the top 10 events up very soon. I just thought I'd do this one real quick for you guys because I thought this would be a cool video to do. This is like top 10 kind of non-playable characters they should add, or characters that have like one or two tasks, but you know, like animals, mainly animals anyway. You know, they shouldn't, you know, most of them should just be things you tap and maybe they do a cool little action, or they earn money like the Sprunkler kids do. So number 10 is the Screamer Pillar. The Screamer Pillar would just be really cool to see. Obviously this is the endangered caterpillar that Homer actually ends up killing, I do believe anyway. The only problem with it would have to be incredibly small, and it probably would be really small to, you know, too small to see. So I've put it kind of at number 10, but I would think it would be really cool to see. Maybe you tap it, start screaming or something. That would be cool. But it'd be a nice little thing to have in your town. I mean, most people hate non-playable characters, but I honestly like them. I think they're pretty cool to have, you know, something wandering, you know, animals and stuff wandering around your town. You can tap on them, make funny little actions. The next one is the Duff McDuff Shark, or McShark, or whatever the hell it's called. You can see it here. I think this would be really cool to have either in the rivers, or probably not rivers, probably in the sea, like the whale. Now, honestly, I think that maybe it shouldn't be a playable character at all. Maybe it should just be like the whale and just sit still. But honestly, think it'd be cooler if maybe it was, and maybe even a playable character. That would be cool to see, like a playable character that just goes in the water. That'd be really different to see. Where it maybe has like one task, you know, like carry the barrel of duff along or something, and it could just swim with the barrel of duff. And it just swims in a very limited area, because most people don't have much sea left at this point because it's being, you know, covered with boats and stuff. But it just swims around little, like, you know, a little bit. The only problem I can see with this is, you know, if people buy too many boats, they could literally just fill the whole of the ocean with boats, and then the shark would probably glitch out and it wouldn't have anywhere to go. So I don't know about this, if they'd be able to do it, but that would be really cool to see if they could. The next one I have on my list is number 8, is Pinchy, which is the lobster that Homer has, his little pet lobster, which he ends up giving a hot bath to and killing. Another one of these animals Homer's killed. Again, this would be a really cool little animal to have. Maybe have some tasks with Homer with it. Maybe have, because I do understand that Homer cuddles, he cuddles with it. So maybe have like a task list with it saying, you know, have a cuddle with Homer, and then just have like one task maybe when Homer just like carries him around or something. You know, just like one or two tasks with it would be pretty cool. But I would really love to see Pinchy being added, because they really just really, I don't know, for some reason I always liked him. I always thought he was really funny. So number 7 is Snowball 1. Now they've already got Snowball 2, and I think it'd make sense if they added Snowball 1, the white version of Snowball 2, basically. I know that in the very first Simpsons episode, there's like a picture of Snowball 1, and it's a black cap. I'm talking about the white one, as you can see on the screen. It'd be cool to see a white one. Maybe just a ghost as well. That would be cool. I don't really know what they could do with it, but it'd be just cool if it just walked around, probably. I know people hate things. I gotta keep on saying this, but I know people hate the things walking around, especially if they're ugly looking, but I don't know. I've always been one who likes them. Yeah, it doesn't have to have tasks. So number 6 is Lou. Lou, I think, would be really cool. This is the cow that Bart tries to save. Really cool looking cow. I don't know. I haven't really got much more to say about it. I wish they added him with the slaughterhouse, but they didn't. But you know, whatever. So yeah, he'd be cool to have. Maybe a couple of tasks, 1 or 2 tasks with him. Number 5 is the Gremlin. This is the Gremlin from Halloween. I really badly want them to add him, because they didn't add him. You know, his sound, I constantly hear his sound. I think it's a glitch in the game, but every time I go in a friend's town, I always hear his sound. You know, that kind of thing. Try to do impressions of it. But yeah, I think it'd be really cool to add the Gremlin back in. Maybe have a couple of tasks with him. But he could be non-playable. I wouldn't mind. Number 4 is Lady. I think this would be really cool to add this dog. This is the police detective dog. Yeah. Another character I think would be pretty cool to add. I don't know. Not really much more to say about it. It doesn't have to have tasks. You can just, you know, run around when you tap at something. It would be cool enough. So number 3 is Chum. This is Martin's friend. I do think this one should have 1 or 2 tasks, or maybe have a full length of tasks. I'm not too sure. It could be playable or non-playable. I'm not too sure, really. But I just want them to add him because he's really funny, and maybe we have a task with Martin that's either one of Martin's tasks or one of Chum's tasks, where it's just, you know, walk around with Martin, where, you know, Martin just walks around with Chum. He's a cool little robot, and I just think it'd be really funny to add in. So number 2 is the Happy Little Elves. I mean, they can add them all individually, like each one, or they could just add them as a big group that walks around, a bit like Sherry and Terry, how they walked around together. But it'd be cool if it was each one, and they don't have to be playable, obviously. Maybe they can earn money. Like, maybe they could be added next Christmas, possibly. That'd be cool. Have them come into the thing, and maybe they earn whatever the Christmas currency is next year. And then when they come back into, when they actually become a part of the when, you know, Christmas finishes, they start earning money, just like the Sprunkler kids do. That would be cool. I would like that. And now we go on to the number 1 of the list. So can we have that drum roll? I've put the hounds. all the Mr. Burns hounds. Now they can run around as a group, obviously, because they don't have individual names. But I really would like them to add all of Mr. Burns hounds, because they're really cool and really iconic. And maybe I think this would be really funny, that they have them just have like a universal kind of task where you click on them and it's just like a chase task, and they can chase anyone in the town, maybe, or maybe limited people, but, you know, like the main characters. But they basically just chase, like, Homer, chase Apu, chase Willie, chase Principal Skinner, chase Bart, chase Lisa, something like that, and they just have a little animation of them chasing them around, and maybe have chase Mr. Burns, like turn on Mr. Burns or something like that. I don't know, but I think it'd be a really cool thing to add. And it wouldn't have one individual task. It just has that, you know, that chase option, and it maybe it takes like 2 hours. It takes 2 hours for everyone, and it earns, like, you know, whatever, a little bit of money. But just be cool, or just have them run around. I wouldn't mind, really. Maybe if you tap them, you earn a bit of money, like the Leprechaun does. I don't know, but I would really like them to add all of Mr. Burns' hounds. But just before I finish the video, guys, I have a little bonus one, a bonus character they should add, and that is Maggie. Now, I don't want her to be a completely non-playable character. However, I don't want her to have like a full set of tasks, because honestly, I don't know. I'm not too sure, really. But someone brought up in my top 20 characters I should add into Tapped Out. Someone brought up that I'd never mentioned Maggie. Now, the reason I didn't mention Maggie is, first of all, she kind of is in the game and was just tasks. Second of all, she is like a baby, and it's hard to give her tasks. Yes, but they have given Gino tasks, and they have given, you know, some other animals tasks and stuff like that. And so they could give her tasks, and I know that they can. But honestly, I think the problem is, they haven't added her this far into the game. It'd be a bit weird added her now, but I do hope they do add her as an actual character that either has tasks or doesn't have tasks. Honestly, I wouldn't mind. I'd prefer her to have tasks, but honestly, I don't really care that too much. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to quickly add Maggie in there as well, and saying, you know, just to tell you, I do want her in the game, but just not that badly. I'm not too bothered about Maggie that much. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts on what characters you'd like to see. Tell me your thoughts if you like non-playable characters, or if you don't, or maybe give me your top 5 that you'd like to see, like maybe top 5 animals that you think should have tasks, or, you know, just tell me your thoughts on non-playable characters. So anyway, guys, I'll see you next video. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.